In this video, I'm going to cover ACT math problems that deal with solving equations. Now when solving equations, basically you want to get the variable by itself. So in this case, the x. So our goal is to have one x by itself and then a number on the right side. So if I take this equation, 2 times the quantity x minus 12 plus x is equal to 36. I'm going to distribute this 2 times x, 2 times negative 12, so 2x minus 24 plus x equals 36. Now combine like terms. 2x plus x is 3x. So 3x minus 24 is equal to 36. Add 24 to both sides. Then you get 3x is equal to 60. Then divide both sides by 3. And x equals 20. Alright, so this one I went through all the steps to solve the equation. Another way you can solve this is by plugging in the answer choices into the problem. So I took the first one, did 2 times 4 minus 12 plus 4, and then see if that equals 36. If not, I'll go to the next one, 2 times 8 minus 12 plus 8. And in this case, I have to go through all these until I got to 20, then it would have worked out. If you struggle solving these types of equations, using the answer choices is another way to figure it out. Alright, so this one says, given 3x minus 7 equals 5x minus 13 is true, x is equal to what? So again, our goal is to get the x by itself. And you could put in the answer choice and see which one is correct, but if it ends up being the last one, you spent all that time doing it, and maybe you could solve it faster. So this one, I want to get the x's to the same side, so I subtract 5x from both sides. It gives me negative 2x minus 7 is equal to negative 13. And add 7 to both sides. So negative 2x is equal to negative 6. Divide both sides by negative 2. And x is equal to 3. So either solve this by working it out or plug in the answer choices. So in this case, I would have put 3 times negative 10 minus 7, and then 5 times negative 10 minus 13, and see if both of these equal the same value. If not, you gotta go through the rest of the answer choices to see which one works out. So this one says if 3/5 x plus 10 is equal to 17, then x is equal to what? Alright, so this one's slightly different. You gotta deal with a fraction. Okay, when you're dealing with fractions, you're gonna end up using the reciprocal of the fraction. So here I want to subtract 10 from both sides. So 3/5 x is equal to 7. Now get rid of the 3/5, I'm gonna multiply by the reciprocal, which is 5 over 3. Just flip it over. Okay, that ends up 5, cancel out the 5 here for 1. 3 cancels out that 3 for 1, so 1x, or just x, is equal to, and 7 is the same as 7 over 1. Multiply the numerators together, 7 times 5 is 35. 1 times 3 is 3. So x is equal to 35 over 3. This one says, given 2x minus the square root of 3 equals 6, what is the value of x? Okay, so here we have the 2x minus square root of 3 equal to 6. I'm going to add square root of 3 to both sides. That gives me 2x is equal to 6 plus the square root of 3. Now I'm going to divide everything by 2. That gives me x is equal to 3 plus the square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so that's going to give answer choice C. This one says, given that equation 3x minus y over x plus y is equal to 4 over 7 is true, what is the value of x over y? And when you have this type of equation, you have something equals something else. You want to do the cross multiplication. So 3x minus y times 7 equals 4 times x plus y. So 7 times 3x minus y. So you go to 4 times the quantity x plus y. Distribute the 7, 21x minus 7y. Distribute the 4, 4x plus 4y. I'm going to get the x's to the same side, so I'll subtract 4x on both sides. I'm going to get the y's to the other side, so I'm going to add 7y to both sides. And it gives me 17x is equal to 11y. Then I want to divide by y and 17. Okay, that leaves me x over y here and 11 over 17 here. Alright, so x over y equals 11 over 17. So this one you had to get it in the right format. They wanted it in the form of x over y, so you gotta get the equation in that same format in order to get the correct answer. So this one says, given that 3x plus 2 is equal to 4, and 2y plus 6 is equal to 5, what is x plus y? Alright, so on this one you figure out what x is and what y is. So I'm going to solve this first one for x, so subtract 2 from both sides. X equals, then divide both sides by 3, x equals 2/3. Over here, minus 6 from both sides. 2y equals -1. Divide both sides by 2. Y equals -1/2. Okay, so we need 2/3 plus a -1/2, or just 2/3 minus 1/2. You can do that in the calculator or do it by hand. Common denominator is 6. It's going to be 4 here. It's going to be 3. It's going to be minus. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Keep the denominator the same. So 1 over 6 is the answer. So answer choice B. Alright, so this one reads, if the natural log of x is equal to 2, x is equal to what? Okay, so on this one you need to know that natural log is the same as log base e. Okay, so if I have log base e of x is equal to 2, and we're in logarithmic form right here, I need to change it to exponential form, which is e to the second power equals x. Okay, so that's going to be your answer choice E. Okay, so what I used here is logarithmic form, log base b of x is equal to y. And you need to change it to exponential form, which is b to the y power equals x. And remember, natural log is equal to log base e. And normally when you just see log, that's really log base 10. Okay, so base 10 is so common, if you just see log, it's defaulted to log base 10.